Hello, my friend. What's going on? This is Emmanuel Adekola, aka the Forex Apostle, coming to you from the Forex Apostle mentoring.com. Today we're going to be looking into the market analysis for the week, November 15 to 19. We're going to be looking into the Forex market. What are the news to be expected if you are a fundamental trader? And of course, we'll be looking into currency pairs like a EURUSD, GBP CAD, GBP, NZD. We'll look into gold, we'll look into indices, and we'll check EURAUD. And of course, you are allowed to take an informed decision based on your trade. But meanwhile, do me a favor, if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, smash that subscribe button, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and if you have not liked this page, like this our Facebook page. Okay, the link should be below this video. So if you are watching this video on our Facebook page, do me a favor, like the page, like this video, share this video with your friend 10 times, and if you have any question, leave your question at the comment section of this video. Okay, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to do that, and I'll be taking you to classroom settings where I had a session with my student, and we took a look into the market for this week. So this is for this week. Let's take a look at next week. Next week will be Monday, will be 15th. So Sunday evening, nothing. Monday, talking about the calendar. So calendar right now, next week looks pretty much busy for Aussie USD, USD, British pounds, and Canadian dollars. So when you see Monday in the evening, so if you have any trade going on the EURAUD, GBP AUD, so you want to watch out for Monday evening. If you are in Nigeria, that is your Tuesday morning right there. Then on Tuesday, 7:30 a.m., there's going to be this news about core retail sales in US and retail sales in US. So that also EURUSD, USD CAD, and other major pairs. Remember, when we talk about major pairs, it means that it has USD as a pair. So Wednesday, 1 a.m. Okay, so if you are trading London breakout on Wednesday, you need to know that this news will come out 1 hour before London market opens. So this is when Frankfurt market opens, actually 1 a.m. my time. So watch out. So if I'm trading this now, I will not come to my system by 1 a.m. I will be by my system around 12:30 a.m. and see what the market is doing 30 minutes before this news. And sure, I'm going to be trading this because I have a pair, a trade, GBP CAD going on. So I'm interested in that. And you can see 7:30 a.m. also CAD. So we'll go look at that and see what GBP CAD is doing. Then Friday, of course, another treasury currency report for USD. So that's the busy week for next week, talking about the fundamental right there. That 4 factors determines when you buy, when you sell. The first one is technical, and that is why we look at all these technical indicators, support and resistance line, because history repeats itself when it comes to Forex, the same with life. When you go to see a doctor, the reason why the doctor will be asking you about your parents, about your uncle, your aunties, because they want to be sure that what happened to them will not repeat after you. So the second one is fundamental. Fundamental is what we just took a look at, and that is talking about the news. The third one is price action. So even though we talk about technical, we talk about fundamental, what matters most is still what the price is doing, And the last one we talk about is the sentiment. The sentiment determines also what is going on. What is the big boys, the big banks, what are they doing compared to what the retail traders are doing? So if you look, I think we have a sentiment, let's take a look. We have a sentiment calendar that we normally look at. Also, you can look at IG client. IG client, if you take a look at IG client, there's a sentiment table right there. You can bookmark that, dailyfx.com/sentiment. So if you come here, let's take a look at EURUSD. You can see the retail traders. Retail traders are 72% long, okay, on EURUSD, 28% bearish. This 28%, trust me, that is the banks. In Forex, majority does not always win the vote. In Forex, minority wins the vote. Okay, because this minority are the big boys. They are the banks, they are the institutions. You can see 28% says they are going short. Okay, so when you now look at the signal, that is what? Bearish. That is why it's bearish, because the institutions are going short on EURUSD. So you can, as I said, you can bookmark that link. That is dailyfx.com/sentiment. You take a look at that, and then when you look at your peers, let's see what else do we have right there. You have gold. You see 66% long, and of course 34% short. That is why I'm not going long on my. I have a pair. I told you guys I have a pair of a gold that I enter, even though I don't trade that. But then for a while now, I leave that open. I'm expecting that to reverse. So you can just come to this place, USD card. You see why I'm not closing. Also, that even though I've not seen this before, I'm just saying it now. This is USD card. You can see 62% are bullish with USD card. 38% are bearish. I go with the 38%. I belong to the camp of the minority. So retail traders, OTC traders are the majority. The institutions are the minority. So when you look at that, that will also help you. So let's go back to our analysis. Okay.
Listen, please. So regarding the sentimental analysis, are you saying that we can always flow with the minority?
Well, I'm not telling you what to do. What I would do as a trader is, yes, I will go with the minority, because the minority is the institutions. The minority most of the times wins when it comes to the market. Yes, the majorities are the OTC traders, you and I, the retail traders, but the banks, they control the movement. So it's an advice, not a must. No, it's not a law. Always, that is the essence of looking at that sentiment table. Even when you are trading with the majority, but you still have the you are still conscious of what the big banks are doing. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So someone said we should take a look at the US 30. US 30, that is indices generally. US 30 right now has been down for a while. It's been down for, pullback. I won't call it down. It's a pullback. So, and right now we have that gold phoenix. So I'm expecting next week for indices to go back up. I think it has. I'm personally of opinion that stocks generally is overpriced. I'm of opinion that stocks is overpriced, and that is why I have so many open trades, even as short, and I'm edging long, but I'm more short to indices. And the reason is simple. There is all this news about hyperinflation, inflation, this, that. When you look at all of that, one time like this, you will just see boom. And it could take the market that took about 1 year to build. The market can go from this point to this point in 1 year. It doesn't take that market 4 hours to crash, boom, like that. And whenever there is a sell-off like that, it goes faster. Haven't you noticed that even with life, that is easier and it's faster for things to crash down than to build up? And the same thing applicable to Forex. So it takes time to build, but with anger and so many things, fight, one can just crash and crumble and destroy what has taken years to build within a second. So the same thing is the Forex market. But as far as what I can see, next week I'll be looking for long positions and indices. What applicable to US 30 is also applicable to NASDAQ. You can see it's the same thing. So you can see my NASDAQ, I have buy, I have buy. Because when it's crashing, I'm entering those positions. When it's crashing, I'm entering those positions. When it's crashing, I'm entering those. And what I did yesterday was, of course, from here to this place, I was able to cash out. I mean, from here to this place, I made almost $11,000 yesterday. You know? And that was what I did. And I'm still going to leave all these ones there. So for next week, that is what I'm expecting. You see, that's the buy, that's the buy, that's the buy, that's the buy. So I'm expecting that to actually get back up there next week. So I put it already there. So for NASDAQ, right there. And of course, for Bitcoin, you guys know that Bitcoin generally is bullish. So for trader, if you are trading, yes, we are experiencing some little pullback also. As you can see, MACD Pro is down right there. MACD Pro, you can see. We're going to talk about divergence and convergence very soon, because I can see divergence right there. When the market is up, you see, when the price is up, the price is up, but oscillator is down, is trending down. That is divergence. So I will not be surprised if next week we see Bitcoin at least crash back to like 60,000. That is from what I can see. And you can see stochastic also right here. It's also below 80. So if you are looking for an opportunity to buy, I will wait for next week to buy back into Bitcoin. But for what I can see, I see. Let's take a look at clean regular right there. You can see what I'm talking about. You see, that is a bearish engulfing candle right there. That's a bearish engulfing candle. So I won't be surprised if, in fact, after this, I'm going to convert my Bitcoin now to something else. You see, right there, I won't be surprised if it comes back to like 58,000 before we continue upward also. And nobody can tell. We're just saying what we can see, but then the market will still do what it will do. Okay. We have looked at the EURUSD, basically, that for next week, we'll still be looking to short EURUSD, but for the first part of next week, I can trade this reversal. I mean, this looks like a bullish reversal right there. So I'll be looking forward to trade the pullback, but then I'll be cautious because we can still continue downward. And that downward, I mean, we have identify that on the weekly chart that it might get to this level. It might get to this level, that's around 1.134 thereabout. So that would be EURUSD. Yeah, I have a trade that I'm still monitoring, which I've said about USD card. You can see USD card right here. You can see that. So I'm expecting USD card also to be down next week. At least come back to where it breaks out from there, 1.24852. And the EURAUD also, anything that happens to EURUSD, come back to EURAUD. On 4 hours, I'm expecting more of this to come down. Aussie Jpy, if you have Aussie Jpy that burned so many accounts last 2 weeks, is still getting ready to pull back, as you can see right there. So in fact, I closed a trade that I was monitoring also yesterday or 2 days ago, because Aussie Jpy can pull back, continue the upward movement. Let me take a look at GBP/NZD. GBP/NZD is another stubborn peers that we've been dealing with now for a while, but I see it more. You can see right there, I see it more of a coming back up. It's been fighting it, but then we have this phoenix. So we have the red phoenix right there, we have the green phoenix right here. So I'm expecting it to come back up, at least to come and meet with the 50 EMA. So for now, that is why I'm very, even the short position that I entered on GBP/NZD is almost how much is it showing right now? Minus 1,001 something. So it could still come back, to retest. It could still come back to retest, but I'm more bullish than bearish on it. Okay, and the last pairs, I know some of you like gold. This gold, the same thing applicable right there. So right there, you can see. But if you change this to naked chart, you will see that inside bar formation. You see that inside bar formation somewhere right there. Let me see. I still look on the daily. It still look good. It still look bullish, because this finish still have potential. It would have been different if this if it turned upside down. But for what you can see right now, that pin bar is like, okay, I still have a way to go up, so it can go up to this point before I expect the reversal anyway, but not right now. Okay, I guess that is just it. We'll talk about Aussie Jpy, we'll talk about GPP, AUD, we'll talk about indices, EURUSD. Above it all, please always remember that Forex is not like what we always imagine. I always say this, and it's good, I wish it's a straight line, but it's not a straight line. Just like success in life is not straight line. To go up, come down, go up, come down, go up, come down, go up, come down, go up, come down. Okay, we just celebrated the naming ceremony of one of us actually yesterday. After 10 years of waiting, husband and wife waited for 10 years before they have baby. My wife and I, we waited for 5 years before we had baby. So why am I saying that? When you get married as a couple, your expectation and your prayer is immediate, except if you decide, oh, we're not going to have baby right now. The expectation is, okay, boom, immediately the wife is pregnant, boom, the wife is give birth. But sometimes life happens, and you have 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years waiting. And my prayer is, as many that are in that situation, the Lord will answer your prayer in the mighty name of Jesus. But that is expectation, that, oh, we'll just get married and we'll get pregnant and we'll have baby. But then it will have come here, Forex chart, up and down, up and down, up and down. But eventually you will finally have your baby. So that is it. The same thing, you get a job. Your goal is, oh, immediately you buy a car, you build a house, but then it's not like that. It's up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So if you have that mindset also for Forex, it's not that, okay, you open a trade, you buy, your take profit is here, all of a sudden, boom, it just get there. Sometimes it happens, but not all the time. So sometimes it will go up, it will come back down. If you hit your stop loss, boom, you take another trade, life continues, and you are lucky it doesn't get to your stop loss. It continue, you win some, you lose some, but life continues, and boom, you get it to that point.
Are you ready to change your career, or are you looking to make extra income outside what you are currently making? Do you belong to one of these groups? 1. You've been hearing about cryptocurrencies or blockchain technology, but you don't have a clue how to get started. 2. You've been hearing about Forex trading, but you have no clue how to make money with it. 3. You have lost your hard-earned money into crypto sharks or Forex sharks. 4. You are sick and tired of your job and you want your freedom? The Forex Apostle Mentoring Program is the global leader in Forex, stocks, and crypto education. As a disciple of the Forex Apostle, you gain skills that you need to succeed in this new economy. Get more than just extra income. Start living life on your term and at your own design. Join the community of like-minded people working towards the same goal as you. Become a Forex disciple today. Visit www.theforexapostlementoring.com to join us.